I'll give you an example. I'll give you two examples. Very interesting question. Example number one of something else, but hopefully you will see at the end where I'm going to. Suppose a teacher of whatever, I don't know, math, teacher of medicine. It's easier. Teacher of medicine is teaching in the university his thing that he teaches, and he knows what he's teaching. He really knows the subject, and he's teaching, and he's good at what he does. Okay. So suddenly, while he's teaching, a great, I don't know, Nobel Prize of medicine comes into the room. Immediately, the teacher, even though he's good at what he does, and he's teaching in a university level, but this other guy knows more than me. That's why he's a Nobel Prize, and I'm not. I'm just a teacher. So he immediately, there's a thing called bitul. Bitul means nullification. The teacher, who is also wise in what he's teaching, wisdom has a natural bitul sense of nullification towards wisdom. Like wise people realize when somebody is wiser than them, and you just shut up. That's what people do. Like if you really know, just silence. He's going to give the class. Thank you so much. You came in. Please teach us. Please. And it's okay because both are wise. Okay, this wise teacher recognizes the other one is wiser. And it's okay. He's going to give the class right now. However, inside, what does the teacher feel? I also know medicine, That's why I'm here, actually. I am a teacher. And I've been here for 40 years and teaching this, and I really know about this. But he knows more. That's fine. But I know also. So bitul, in that sense, nullification means a simple level of nullification. Yes. Bitul, yeah. It's a simple level of nullification. You nullify yourself in front of somebody much wiser than you. That's fine, but I'm also wise. That doesn't mean I'm nothing. No. Okay, that's one level of bitul. Then there's a much deeper level of bitul, where the person feels he's really nothing. Not just in front of somebody that really knows more than me, in front of everybody. And this is not something Kabbalistic or Hasidic. This is the Mishnah, Pirkei Avos. You should be humble in front of everybody. And there are two versions to the Mishnah. It's a very interesting thing. Bifnei kol Adam, in front of every human being, or bifnei kol ha-Adam, which also means human being. But the truth is that it's talking about two different types of human beings. Usually when the Torah talks about Adam, just like that, means Jews. Just Jews, not non-Jews. And when the Torah talks about Ha-Adam, the man, talks about also non-Jews. And interestingly, the Alter Rebbe, the founder of Chabad, in Tanya, etc., he brings this version, specific Ha-Adam version of the Mishnah, when he's explaining humility in Tanya. He says, Ha-Adam. And we know, and it's a known story, that the Alter Rebbe worked 20 years writing the Tanya, which is not such a long book, but whatever, 20 years being precise in every single letter. Sometimes he spent weeks thinking, should I put this letter or not? A letter, one letter. If the Alter Rebbe writes, you should be humble in front every single human being, Ha-Adam, that includes non-Jews, that doesn't mean you're humble because the other one knows more than you. No. You should be humble in front of anybody. It's a different type of humbleness. You're not just humble because the other one knows more than you, but you also know. Nah. You're completely humble. That's basically the difference between Memale Kol Almin and Saveh Kol Almin. How God fills the world and how God transcends the world. That's example number one. I did not explain the connection. Bear with me. Example number two. in the soul of a person, we can find these two types of energies also. Why? Because man was created in the image of God, and just as God creates the world, he created man in a specific way that man can work with the world and can reveal his presence. So we are in his image to reveal his presence in the world. So at the end, everything has the same structure. God, he chose to express himself in this structure, the world and human beings. In this structure, we have two types of powers in the soul. We have powers that are called inner powers, intellect and emotions, and we have a power that is called transcendent power, which are basically two. In Hebrew, it's rotzen and tainug, will and pleasure. What's the difference? The difference is pretty simple. The powers, the inner powers, they express in a specific part of the body and cannot express in other parts. For instance, the power of seeing, it's in the eyes. I can't see with my hand. Okay, blind people see with the hand or whatever. Really, seeing just with the eyes. Can you see with your feet? No. Can you walk with your eyes? No. Can you smell with your ears? No. So each power has a specific part in the body, and it's an inner power that only expresses in that part of the body, to the point that it's not found in any other parts of the body. The power of seeing is not found on the feet. The power of smelling is not found in the hands. No. Okay, that's inner powers, specific place. But then will and pleasure are found in the whole body at the same time. Every single part of the body can feel pleasure in its way. Okay. But all of the body feels it in the same way, at the same time. And the same thing happens with will. Will expresses itself in the whole body. There's no one place in the body where you can say, oh, that's how he wills, like with the hands. No, the whole body. It transcends the limitations of the specific part of the body. Through this, we can understand there are expressions of God that fill the world, limited to a specific part of the world, way of the world, etc. And when you start learning the spiritual structure of the world, you see different types of angels that grasp different types of energies, divine energies, etc. That's how God fills the world. Then there's how God transcends the world, to the point that the angels say, Kodesh, Kodesh, Kodesh. God is holy, holy, holy. I don't know. I don't understand what he is. The idea of holiness means something removed from me. I can't get it. I don't get it. And the angels are saying, I don't understand it. The angels don't understand God. So wait a second. The rabbi just contradicted himself. He just said the angels understand, and now he says the angels don't understand. Wait a second. It's two different types of expressions of God. Some things the angels do understand, and some things the angels don't. And that's why they're so excited, because they don't get it. They don't understand it. Just like when you have a classroom full of children, whatever, the ones that don't understand start bothering the other ones. Why? Because they don't get it. They have to do something. What do you want me to just to sit over here and watch the teacher? I don't understand anything. So they start throwing papers and then whatever and bothering because they don't get it. They start getting excited because they don't get it. This is Memale Kolalmin and Save Kolalmin. In Memale Kolalmin, in how God fills the world, the creature is important in its way, in its characteristics. An ant is not the same as a dog or a stone or a human being. No. Each creature is different. It's just like the teacher that is teaching, and he's really an expert on what he's doing. But this other one knows more. Okay, so we start measuring. How wise are you? Okay, you're really wiser than me, but wait a second, I'm much wiser than all these students because I'm teaching over here. So, but this other rabbi, he knows a lot more than me. Okay, so I've just shut up. Please, you give the class. I'm just going to sit here, not say anything, because I recognize that the other one knows more. That's fine, but I'm still something. Hey, I'm here. I exist. When this guy leaves the room, who's the boss over here? I'm the boss. I'm going to talk. So you're still there. That's how the creature exists towards this livelihood or whatever it's called, this energy of Malakul Almin. Towards in front of Sovev Kol Almin, how God transcends the world. Forget it. Nothing exists except for him, just himself. It's just him. It's like humility in front of anybody. It doesn't really matter who this person is and what he accomplished or what. No. Just humility. And it's the same thing as will, Ratzon, or pleasure, whatever. It doesn't matter which part of the body it is. It's found everywhere in the body. So, going back to what you asked, what you said is truth. You could stop, so to speak, at Bnei Kol Almin. Definitely. And Alevai, I wish more human beings would start at least. You're talking about stopping over there. People don't even start. So they should at least start with this. Oh, Baruch Hashem, they're thinking about God. That's good. That's very good. But what I'm saying is, you're not obligated to stop over there. That's what I actually want to, the message I want to convey. You're not obligated to stop over there. You could, okay, you're fine. But you can reach more. There's more to it. Davar mitoch davar. You can understand something deeper just by grasping what you're already grasping. There's more to it. In other words, to end the idea, lots of rabbis even, they complain about the 7 mitzvahs, Sheva mitzvahs Bnei Noach. Excuse me, it's really stupid. It's really so simple. Don't kill, don't steal, everybody does this. If you're a regular, normal human being, you're already there. Most of the people is already there. Okay, there are murderers, and yeah, I know that, but these are not like normal people. Something is wrong somewhere in the education, or I don't know, somewhere something is wrong. Regular, like you and me, regular people, we're already there. Forget it. I would immediately ask, what's next? Suppose you go to physics, I don't know, mathematics, university, and such smart people, and they just teach you 1 + 1 is 2. And you spend 5 years, 6 years, they teaching you 1 + 1 is 2, and you actually go through the whole university, 1 + 1 is 2. At some point, you should ask, excuse me, Mr. Teacher, is there anything else besides 1 + 1? Because it's like simple, 1 + 1. And the teacher is going to ask you, I was waiting for some student to ask. We've been spending over here 5 years learning 1 + 1, and it's okay because it's mathematics. But nobody asked anything, so I just kept on teaching 1 + 1 is 2, 1 + 1 is 2, until one student asked, you want to know more? I have this book. You want to learn math? Really? Okay. Come on, let's see it. I don't know math or whatever. Yeah, and the division and multiplication and this, blah, blah. Okay, you can go crazy. I just was waiting for somebody to ask. Nobody was asking anything, okay? It's good. 1 + 1 is 2. No problem. You're fine.